Good day, everyone. I am RJC Cabreros. I wanna discuss about my report, Republic Act number 5487, section 6 to 10. But since I haven't started my report, I apologize because my camera won't function. Republic Act number 5487, an act to regulate the organization and operation of private detective, watchman, or security guard agencies. Republic Act number 5487 as amended by Presidential Decree number 11. Section 6. License necessary. No person shall engage in the business of or an act either as a private detective or detective agency and either engage in the occupation, calling or employment of watchman or in the business of watchman's agency without first having obtained the necessary permit from the chief Philippines Constabulary, which permit as approved is prerequisite prerequisite in obtaining a license or license certificate, provide that all existing private detective or watchman or security guard agencies should have a period of 1 year from the approval of his act to secure that said license, provided further the existing agencies and any new agency which may hereafter apply the license certificate under the oath that their private detective, watchman, or security guard have received the appropriate training from the Philippines Constabulary, the National Bureau of Investigation, any local police department, or any other public institution duly recognized by the government to conduct police training. No, as a security guard man yung COVID, katong wala pa'y COVID, dugay-dugay po ko na security guard ay experience ni sa gingon sa section 6 because gingon sa section 6 watchman or security guard have received the appropriate training, no, ga training yun 1 month or 1 month kapin to PNP or National Bureau of Investigation, any local police department, and also the agency have necessary the license or permit to handle sa iyang mga personnel. Section 7. Application for license. The application should be made in writing and should be filed with the Chief Philippines Constabulary. It should contain the full name of the application, his age, civil status, his residence, and location of business. If the application is a corporation, association, or partnership, a copy with a certificate of registration with the Securities and Enhanced Commission together with its by law an article of incorporation with the Bureau of Commerce. Section 8. Fees to be paid and bond. When all requisite for the issuance of the license have been complied with, the Chief Philippines Constabulary or his duly authorized representative shall issue a permit for the issuance of such license and registration, the same in his office, upon payment by the application of the fee in accordance with the following schedule. A. Sum of 100 pesos per annum as national license. B. The sum of 50 pesos per annum as municipal license fee in any city wherein may operate. The said fee to be payable to the city treasurer concerned. C. The sum of 55 pesos per annum as municipal license fee or any municipality where it may operated to say fee to be payable to municipal treasurer concerned. Letter D. The private detective and watchman agency shall, in additional to the above, pay a fixed internal revenue tax of 100 pesos per annum in lieu of percentage tax. Letter E. The individual private detective and or watchman shall be for mayor permit, health and or so sanitary fee an amount not exceeding 3 pesos per annum, and the agency should pay the sum not exceeding 10 pesos per for the mayor permit and health and solitary fees. If the chief of Philippines Constabulary or this duly authorized representative shall issue an appointment over his signature and affix the seal of his office to its license, and for each such appointment the sum of 1 peso shall be paid. The application shall further be accompanied by the bond issued by the any competent or reputable surety or fidelity or insurance company duly credited by the office of the insurance commissioner in the sum of not less than 5,000 pesos or more than 10,000 pesos in the discretion of Chief Philippines Constabulary, which bond shall answer for any valid or legal claim against the agency by its client or employee, provide that license issue is in the province on the authorized representative of the Chief of Constabulary is subject to review the Chief of Constabulary any provision of this or other law to the constabulary, notwithstanding the Chief of Constabulary may at any time suspend or cancel the license of private watchman and security guard agency found violating any of the provision of this act or the rule and regulation promulgated by the Chief Constabulary pursuant thereto. No, kung nakay lisensya as a security guard, pwede na siya walang visa sa mga opisyal kung makabayulit ka o violation. Then sa insurance, need ya pog insurance kay kung madisgrasya ka diha ta magamit ng insurance. This paragraph was inserted by Section 3, Press Decree number 11. Other provision of Press Decree number 11. Any person who commit any act of violation of Republic Act number 5487 and of this decree and the implementing rule and regulation already promulgated, which are not in conflict wherewith the dues of the promulgate by the Chief of Constabulary portion hereto shall on conviction thereof suffer imprisonment of from 10 to 50 years and fine of not less than 10 years 10,000 pesos nor more than 50,000 pesos as a military court, tribunal or commissioner may be direct. No, if maka-commit ka o violation na mapriso po ka o na yung mga penalty. Example lang ako sa mga violation kanang sagan kanang issue nimo dalo nimo sa example is mukaon ka sa gawas, mo gawas sa kumpanya sa mga batayan, gawas mo post ug naipindot sila dito, or pwede ka madaot ana o makita po ka sa mga susya naman ang handle sa security guard karon, pwede ka nila dakpon to this violation, mag-suffer ka og imprisonment, makabayad ka o mawalang visa ang imong lisensya. Then the chief of constabulary shall promulgate the necessary rule and regulation to carry out and provision of this decree. Section 9. Employee need not be licensed. Every person operating, managing, directing, or conducting a licensed private detective or watchman agency should also be considered licensed private detective or watchman, and no person should be employee or used in the private detective work unless is your licensed private detective or watchman. Ang ang security guard agad or ang watchman ang nailisensya, dili pwede sa isa ka kumpanya. Ang mga janitor, mga HR, mga sa kumpanya, di na sila pwede magkuha og lisensya as a private detective, provide that nothing in this section shall be construed as requiring detective license for person employee solely for clerical or manual work. Section 10. Display of license. The license shall be displayed at all times in the conspicuous and suitable place in the agency office or headquarters of the agency, and shall be exhibit at the request of any person whose jurisdiction in relation with the business of the agency or the employee thereof, or of the chief of the Philippines Constabulary or his duly authorized representative for any peace officer. Ang lisensya po sa kumpanya sa imong dutihan or sa agency, ibutang yun sa kanang i-display sa kanang makita kay namay mag-inspection na. That's all my report. Thank you for watching.